So this video is to show you guys our safety precautions for our lab. It's going to go over our personal protective equipment. It's going to go over our protocol for running an experiment and our protocol for cleaning up after the experiment. All right, so this is our personal protective equipment that we'll be wearing. Over here is what the researcher is going to be wearing. We're required to be wearing gloves. We will be wearing a KN95 mask, face shields as well. Children, when the children come in, if they're wearing a cloth mask, we'll require them to switch out for disposable masks. If they're not wearing a cloth mask, we'll also ask them to dispose and switch to one of these masks as well. They'll also be wearing gloves, and they will also be wearing a face shield. Parents, similarly, they will also be wearing gloves. We'll ask them to switch out their masks for disposable face masks, and they will also be wearing face shields as well.
Hi, welcome to Haskins. Thank you for coming today. Are you stoned?
So when the visitors come to Haskins, they'll be greeted downstairs by one of the two researchers. Here, the researcher will ask the participant whether or not he or she had completed the online COVID-19 health form, and whether or not he or she and the other visitor that is with them are experiencing any COVID-19 symptoms. Following that, the visitors will go upstairs and be greeted by the second researcher. Only 2 people are allowed in the elevator at once, which is why the visitors are going to be going in the elevator first and heading upstairs. So when the visitors go upstairs, the first thing we will do is provide them with the personal protective equipment. We will first take their temperature and then give them hand sanitizer. Once their temperature is taken, we will give them the hand sanitizer. Following the hand sanitizer, they will receive gloves, a new mask which will replace the mask that they were wearing, and also a face shield. Gloves will be provided first. Before the participants take off the mask that they were wearing, they will be given a little envelope. The envelope is used to put their mask that they're already wearing in. And then they will be provided with the new mask. Once they take the mask off, they will put the new mask on. Following the new mask that they're wearing, they will be provided with a face shield. Once all of the personal protective equipment is on, we will head inside and we will get started.
The parents and if they brought family members are going to be sitting here in the lobby, and as you can see, chairs are all 6 feet apart from social distancing. Alright, so before we get started, I'm just going to explain what we're going to do. I'm going to put this cap on you, which I know you know the drill. I'm going to put this chest strap on you. Then I'm going to take a map, or I'm going to take like a little map of the cap, and then we're going to start putting the light bulbs in. The other researcher is going to be in the other room waiting for us, but once I'm done putting the cap on you, she's going to come in and she's going to help me make the map. So right now I'm just going to ask you to take your face shield off.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the cap on you, okay? We're going to get started with placing the little light bulbs in the cap. All the equipment that we're going to be using, which are the light bulbs here and this little wand here, are cleaned prior. For this, both researchers are going to be here in the room with the participant because one researcher needs to place the little light bulbs and the other one needs to pass them. During the actual experiment, only one researcher is going to be in the same room with the participant, and the other researcher is going to be in another room waiting.
Hint. Welcome. Candle.
So now that the experiment is over, what I'm going to do is take off the cap and disinfect everything. So I'm going to start with the participant's cap. It's stuck. And I'm going to take this alcohol here and just disinfect everything. Thank you for coming.